Now we are going to check in the case of how you can give a quantity, but when you don't want to give an exactly number of the things that you have or the amount that you have. In the case of countables, when you want to express that you have much of the things that you want, well, in the case of countables, the correct word that you have to use is many. When you use many, it's because you express that you have more than one, obviously, of the thing that you want or that you have, but you don't want a specific amount. For example, if I have here, I have 4 bananas. If I don't want to say that I have 4 bananas, I can say many. Well, what is the thing that you have to write? I have many bananas. And you have to use the word many because it's a countable noun. And as you can check here, my noun is in plural because if I write many, it's because I have more than one. For that reason, I have to write it always in plural. If I want to make the same, in the case of the uncountable, the correct word that I have to express is much. Much is used only for uncountable nouns. And I can say, for example, I have much sugar. I have to use much because it's an uncountable thing. And because it's uncountable, I don't have to write sugars. Sugars is incorrect. Because it's uncountable, you just have always singular. Now, you have other way to express when you want to give intensity to the quantity that you have, and it's the word two. And after you have to write, in the case of countable, many. For example, you can express, I have too many bananas. This is when I try to express that I have more than the things that you can expect. Okay? So in this side, you can do exactly the same. You can use too much. For that reason, when we say expression, I love you too much, because obviously the love is something that you can touch, that you can count. For that reason, you use it like too much. And in this way, you can write, for example, I have too much sugar. And we express that I have more than the quantity that I expect. Now, in the case of countables, countables many, and in case of countables much, you can use it for affirmative sentences like this, affirmative, but you can use it for negative too, and interrogative. For example, for negatives, I can say, I don't have many bananas. And I can write it in the case of interrogative too. Do you have many bananas? And obviously another question with information question that is common to use it, that everybody knows it, is how much. Or in this case, how many. How many bananas do you have? Check this. When you write an information question like how many, the next thing of many, you have to use always bananas. So check this. After the thing that you have to write that is many, you have to write the noun. Many bananas. I have many bananas. I have too many bananas. I don't have many bananas. Do you have many bananas? How many bananas do you have? So check this. And in this side, you can do exactly the same. You can say, I don't have much sugar. Do you have much sugar? And the question, how much sugar do you have? The same than previous. Much and sugar, much sugar, much sugar. After much is always the noun that you count. And you have another word that you can use, and this you can use it in both cases. That is enough. Enough, it's an expression that you have to use when you have the exactly quantity that you need. For example, you can say, I have enough sugar. When you say enough sugar, this is because you don't need more sugar and you don't have less sugar than you need. That if you translate it for Spanish, is the same like enough. Enough is the same like suficiente. And you can use it for countable things too. You can say, for example, I have enough bananas. This is when you have the exactly quantity that you need. No more, no less. Okay? And the same, you can use this for negatives. For example, you can say, I don't have enough sugar. I don't have enough bananas. And this is the way that you can use many, much, and enough.